1020 Honors Humanities class, and we are group number 4. Today we will be presenting our digital group assignment number 1 called the Introduction Project. My name is Liz Perez and my teammates are
Juan Severo,
Nahia Rivera Izquierdo.
Y Anuar Samaricaso.
So after interesting dialogue with each other, we found out we have 3 common things. We have all done a physical contact sport, which is something interesting to know. Number 2, all of us want to travel to some part of Europe or Asia. And last but not least, we all have a connection to Latin America, them being Nicaragua, Chile, and Venezuela.
Thank you, Liz. As for the 3 differences, we all have different belief in religion. We can see that, for example, Juancho is atheist and he comes from a Christian family. Liz, we can see she's practicing of evangelist and she comes from an evangelist family. And Naya, she comes from a practicing Christian family, and she does have like a religion. She's a believer. And me, I come from a mixed family with a Muslim dad and a Christian mom, and I am not a believer. I am agnostic. As for second differences, we all have different favorite food. We can see that Juancho has a pizza as favorite food, Liz pasta, and Naya salmon, and me tacos. And for the third difference, we all have different culture in like we have a different background. As we came to the United States, we all have like a different history.
Alright, so our conversation where we get to know each other a little bit. Now that we've established who we are and our background, I think it's time that we hit on the humanities themselves. So what are the humanities? Well, our notion of the humanities is that they are a discipline that studies different subjects within social studies themselves. That means it covers a plethora of different things. For example, art. It carries 7 different art disciplines. For example, visual arts, dance, literature, music, film, etc. The list goes on. It also takes on different subjects like philosophy, which questions things such as justice, ethics, what we know, and why we know it. Humanities also looks at subjects like history as well, so events that happened within our time period to our species and how it relates to the future and the past. And so it begs the question, what ties all of these subjects together? And that would be that they all are about humans and precisely the way in which we express ourselves, whether it is creatively or politically speaking. In other words, humanities gives us a map to human thought and imagination across an indefinite period of time. So, in other words, the humanities are about us and our stories, our ideas, and our values. They give us a way to see ourselves across time and culture, and that brings us to the big question: why do they matter?
Thank you, Juancho. So now we're gonna talk about what do they matter. Humanities are important because they are our way of self-awareness, of expressing and understanding. It allows us to understand other cultures, traditions, people, societies, and perspectives. This builds respect and connection between everyone. If we don't value the humanities, then we may stop feeling empathy for others and ignore important social issues. And this will repeat all the mistakes we have done in the past, forgetting everything we've learned as a society. Thank you for listening.
We hope you enjoyed this presentation.